Hi everyone, and welcome back to our Ginkgo tutorials. My name is Zero and we're still teaching you the basics here. So now we're in World and it's time for me to upload the shirt that we've been working on for the past couple of videos. So now we're just going to upload it in. So let's go over to the uploader. Alright, so what we're going to do now is go to Build. I'm using the Firestorm viewer. If you're using a Singularity-based viewer or something like that, a View 1, it's going to be a little bit different as to where the uploader actually is. It's been a while since I used Singularity. I really don't want to go back down to that. I finally got used to using Firestorm, so kind of bear with me, okay? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to upload our mesh shirt. And we're going to go to Build, and then Upload, and then Mesh Model. And you're going to select the shirt that we did, and it's the Avastar shirt. Now you see, it gives you, in this window, it gives you a preview of what the shirt's going to look like. And there's this thing here that says what this model represents. I was told that you're supposed to put avatar attachment and that helps you select the shirt and stuff later on. But I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not. But it's been a habit of ours to click that and say what this actually is. Since back in the day when it was kind of required. So you can do that if you want to, or if not, you can just skip it. Alright, so we have our shirt, and we're going to go over to our upload options, and we're going to click include skin weight. This means that if you see this box checked, like if you see this box available to be checked, that means that you have a garment or something that is weighted and rigged and you can use it. If it's not giving you the ability to check it, then that means you went wrong somewhere and you didn't export a rigged mesh. You probably exported a static mesh. So make sure you follow along in the instructions and exported your mesh properly. So what we're going to do, we have our shirt, and I'm going to show you something. You're going to skip the physics altogether. Clothes do not need physics when uploaded. That's just an additional cost that you don't need. So we're going to click Calculate Weights and Fees without changing any of the LOD. And you see it costs $22L to upload it, and the land impact is 11 print. So that's not good. Let's try and play with the LOD settings here. My method of choice is always to turn lowest and low to 0. Because nobody really uses low and lowest settings when we're in their mesh. That's like if you have the load factor down heat to 1 or 2, and then when you turn it back up to 3 and 4, that's what medium and high is. So I always set this to 0 because everybody always has their load factor turned up all the way. You can make custom load LOD things or whatever, but like I said, nobody really uses these, so it really is no point in doing so. So now that we turn lowest and low down to 0 and we calculate the fees, look at how much land impact it is now. This is a kind of a cheat code, I would like to say, to allows you to import things that are kind of high up there in triangles and vertices, and make it low impact in world, because that anyway, so I can talk about that forever, but for right now let's just go on and upload our shirt. So I'm going to put this shirt on, and that doesn't look good at all. Actually, I believe there's something wrong with my collar. Now that I have my arms up, that's what's wrong with this shirt. I gotta weight the, whatever this clavicle thing is, right. But that's for later and fine tuning. Right now, you can see the shirt really doesn't fit my avatar. I mean, yeah, it fits. Like, I can wear it, and if I put on an alpha, since this is just a t-shirt, I think Second Life gives you a default t-shirt alpha. Let's see, shirt. I got my animations on. See it. Let me go down here. Alright, so there's a couple of shirt alphas, and here's a t-shirt alpha in the Second Life library. So you can just use that one for this project. And yeah, it fits, but not quite. That's because of the sizing. I think roof is, the default roof is like a medium or a small, and I'm usually a high medium to low large. So I think this is a good time to talk about the custom shapes and stuff. Now, we talked about that before in the first video, but this way I think it's a little more hands-on interaction thing. Plus, I may be able to fix these shoulder things that's bothering the hell out of me. Alright, so let's go back into Blender real quick, and let's edit this so that it fits me a little bit better. So take off the damn alpha so we can see the results. So, back to Blender. Actually, hang on one second. Alright, sorry, ants. Alright, so now that we are back here in Blender and we have our default roof shape, I want to make it better, like a little bit. This is the default roof shape that we rigged our garment to. As you can see with my avatar in Second Life, it didn't quite fit. I want to bring in my shape so that I can customize this shirt to fit my body. So how do we do that? What you do is you click on, I think maybe the bones, or is it the meshes? I'm going to click on the bones first. And then go to Object Panel. And, yep, it was the bones. So you click on the bones first. Then the Object Panel. And then you're going to scroll down until you see Avatar Shape IO. And then what you're going to do is push Load Shape and navigate to where you exported your Second Life shape. There's countless videos on this channel showing you how to export your shape, so I didn't see a need to redo that, so make sure you check over to those. I'm going to select my shape here, and as you see, my shape loads in and it looks exactly how it does in Second Life. So we are going to edit this garment and make it fit my shape a little bit better. So first things first, let's click on the shirt, and we're going to, oh damn it, hang on one second. Sorry, that bug was coming right at me. Okay, so bugs aside, let's go back and edit the shirt. Let's first click the garment and then press tab and go into edit mode. This is our Marvel's Designer shirt, and you can tell because it's all triangles. We are going to switch on to our vertex select. And for the people who worked on the Blender shirt, you know where I'm going with this, right? We're going to enable our proportional editing tool. So click that, and then we're going to hit enable. Now we're going to just click on a random vertex and not do anything yet. We're going to press G and then scroll in and then set our field of influence. The circle here is our field of influence. Everything that is within the circle can be edited. If we were to have the circle a lot bigger by scrolling our mouse wheel out, you'll see that it totally controls our garment. Now if we were to press G and scroll it in and make the field of influence smaller, it only edits a small part of the garment. So I'm going to click on some vertices here, and I'm just going to pull this forward. You can do the same thing in sculpt mode and using the grab tool, but it's best to use this as a training exercise to get yourself used to the proportional editing tool, because it is like a little more precise, a little better than sculpting tool, in my opinion. I mean, the sculpting tool has its place and it does work out, but this one is just like, oh, it's so good. So we're just going to select on a few vertices and just pull out the mesh until you don't see skin going through it. Customizing the mesh to fit the body. And you could do this with the other 5 shapes, the 5 sizes as well. This is actually the way you would do it, at least the way I figured out how to do it. I know there's shape keys and stuff like that you can fiddle around with, but I always found this to be a little more relaxing or artistic, if you will, to just grab it and then tailor it specifically to the shape. It works out also when you are tailoring garments that are made for other bodies to, other bodies. Like, for example, if you have a matriarch garment and you want it to fit a kimono body, being able to use the proportion edit tool will help you get the job done a lot faster, or at least be a lot easier. We made a video about that a while back where we took one swimsuit and we fit it to 3 bodies. It was a swimsuit made for Matria Laura, and we fit it on a snaggle, a kimono, a regular human, and a Bifrost bunny. And majority of that was done using the proportional edit tool. So the more practice you get in with that, the better you'll be in Second Life, in my opinion. So I pretty much tailored this shirt to my body, and I'm going to go into pose mode, and click as weight paint and try to fix the shoulder issue that I was having. Oh, for heaven's sake. Let me go to Avatar panel and beard rigging. I'm do skin, and I'm gonna grab these and then pull this down. Moves fine in Blender. The hell is the problem? Maybe it was just me. I guess that's one of the mysteries of Second Life. Sometimes stuff works out fine in Blender, but just doesn't work out in World. And you can see here, it is a little lifted up. It is lifted up high. I'm just gonna go back into edit mode and pull it down a bit. Wow, see, it was really up there. I guess maybe what's her name? Ruth has really high shoulders, like muscular. I guess being the mother of Second Life, she's allowed to have like really thick shoulders. So we have it fit, and we're just going to click on the body, file, export as Avastar. I'm gonna go back to my desktop, and I'm gonna name this avatar export a shirt, and I'm gonna push the plus button, and it's a lazy 1-up number, so star shirt 1. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next is take off this shirt, and we're gonna import it back in. File, build, upload, mesh model, export it shirt, turn low and lowest to 0, include skin weight, calculate weights and fees, pay those weights and fees, and wear the shirt. That looks a lot better. You can see that it's still messed up right here where it is, and kind of matches how it is in Blender. I think one more fine tuning would do it some good, but it's not enough for me to actually care about. When I put the alpha on, just in case it moves when I walk, on my shoulder, there we go. It really does take care of it. So as you see, I have a t-shirt, and that t-shirt should, as you see, jiggle while I walk. So I'm going to take this off. You see I jiggle because the shirt is fit mesh. And that, boys and girls, is how you... Oh wait, I forgot how... What is it? I gotta move my mouth when I'm in Second Life. I forgot. And that, boys and girls, is how you import a rig mesh shirt into Second Life. Now you are pretty much a master now. You can apply this to avatars as well as garments, and you can make classic and fit mesh bodies. And all started with a t-shirt. So you now know how to... So you watched a couple videos in this series so far, and you now know how to create a t-shirt from scratch, how to use Marvelous Designer and create a t-shirt from scratch. Create a t-shirt from Cube, and then marvelously design a shirt from scratch. You know how to rig in both classic, fit mesh, and non-T-pose. You learned how to weight paint, and now you know how to import it at its cheapest level. So I'd like to say that's a pretty good victory, isn't it? You've now become a master of the mesh arts. But there's still so much more to learn, so much more to do. And I'm going to show you everything that I know and help you become a full Pokemon master. Oh, wait. I mean, mesh master. Okay, so this is it for our basic rigging classes. We're going to go on to some more topics, and I'll see you in those videos. This has been 0 to 10th, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye!